Hey guys, okay, so I did a Tabaxi body. It's really long, so I'm gonna shorten it because it just didn't work out right. So basically, you've got the ball that you start the head with, and I am gonna use this ball. Just put the ball in a box, and I'm gonna use the box as a measurement tool. So I want to do about 10 of these boxes, which if you sorry, I am dying right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's midpoint. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. It might be 10 or 11. Sorry. All right. So, Tabaxi head. The neck is going to be pretty thick. Again, we're going to go about 3 heads wide, 3.5. I think I'll do a male character again. You can make them skinnier, you can make them thicker, you can make them broader. I'm just giving you a basic anatomy, and you guys can like beef it up or slim it down, which is how thick or thin you draw it. So the rib cage starts up here, and then we're going to do like an egg shape, and the egg shape is going to be about 2 of these boxes. So we'll just do this little reference box. That's the head box, or the ball box. It's going to be 2 ball boxes wide, and it's going to be about, we'll say, 2.5 long estimate there. And then you're going to go down about half a box, and then you're going to put the pelvis in, and the pelvis is going to be about 1.5 long and 2 wide. So the rib cage and the pelvis are going to be the same width. The only reason that the rib cage looks wider than the pelvis is because of the shoulder girdle. It's the same with humans. So basically we're building like a basic human anatomy. That's where the belly button is. Just draw that in. There's the box. So that should be about the midpoint. The thing with Tabaxi legs though is they're going to look shrunk because I'm going to do them like the hindquarters of an animal, like a cat or lion, that kind of thing. So the thigh is going to be about, technically the thigh starts at the middle of the box, so it's going to be like 2.5 long, but it starts in the middle, so it's only going to be like 2 long once you get from the crotch point to the knee. So do that, and then there we go. This point, so I have this guy at 11 boxes. So the the lower leg portion is going to be about 2 boxes long as well. And then the foot is going to be about 1 box long, but the foot is going to come down on these angles. So if you can remember like that for these legs, don't ask me to make it walk because I don't freaking know how. Again, look at people who draw Anthro, or for lack of a better, furry. Like, look at people who draw furry art. There are some great fucking artists out there. You can try to avoid most of the porn, but like, those guys know how to draw Anthro characters. Like, I'm just kind of throwing this together for you. So top portion will be 2, bottom portion will be 2. So these will be about 2 boxes long, and then about 1.5 boxes for the hand. And then, yeah. So it's like the human body, it's just the lower legs are really weird because on a human, the lower leg would be, so this is a 2.5 boxes, right? The lower leg would also be 2.5, and then the foot would be 1/2 on a human because human feet are down like this. And then buttocks. But like for a Dragonborn or a Tabaxi, their feet are going to be, so it's just divided between the foot and the lower leg. There you go. Because they're technically balancing on their toes. And then the tail, if you want to, okay, so here's the back of the pelvis. The tail starts like where the tailbone is. That's where the tail starts. So anyways, That gives you a basic kind of like breakdown of the Tabaxi body. It's like the human, it's just the lower hindquarters are a little different. And it's also like the anole. When you look at the anole, it's just the neck is different. So the neck is going to be shorter. The neck is going to look about, I'd say, half a box length down and from where the shoulders hit, because the shoulders always come in, well, the back shoulder muscles come in at the jaw. Now you can make these look slimmer or thicker, just depending on the type of character you're running. Yeah, and then details like fur and stuff. This is why I'm saying look at people who actually draw furry art, because I'm awful at this. You can just like do little details. Like you don't want to like do scribbly lines on all of the extremities, but like when you're drawing, like at the top of the head would have some fur. Maybe there's tufts on the ears, at this point on the jaw, on the chin, at the shoulder. Kind of like there'll be areas that are smooth and then areas that'll have fuzz. So like the back of the heels here would have fuzz, like maybe the elbow would have some fuzz, or the forearm, that kind of thing. Like look for areas of like where the joints are, where something bends, then there might be some fur. Like if you're drawing on the back and they're bent over, there might be like a broken line of fur where the bend is, that kind of thing. Okay, so there's your basic go over for Tabaxis, and Dragonborns are pretty much the same as this. It's just their feet are going to be clawed and their skin is going to be scaly, whereas the Tabaxi is fuzzy. Also, the tail is going to come out at the same point, but the Dragonborn tail will be thicker and then taper, and then the Tabaxi tail is pretty much all one thickness, unless they're a really poofy Tabaxi. In another video, I will do different body types for Tabaxis, like just some really quick samples to give you guys a little bit more of an idea. I hope this video helps. I'm sorry my voice is cutting in and out. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I will happily answer them for you. I'm trying to figure this out for you guys, so I don't know everything, but I'm trying to figure it out and break it down. So if you ask me a question, I might be able to, it might trigger me to like think of a way to like simplify things. So hopefully this works for you. Let me know. Have a great day. Chatter at you later.